that Goku? Oh my gosh, yes. Super Goku! It's Hitler Joe.
It's over! Super Ghost Kamikaze attack! It's a ghost! Let's see you take this one! Yeah! I'm just too strong for my own good!
It's fine. It's fine. No. Tag out fight. Oh yeah, here. Alright, bro.
Do it.
Here, tag out Python. This Goku. Oh, there's the Visa. It's fusing. It's very okay. How is super
Weakling.
Ooh, okay. He's an OP. Keep on. Tell me to do something for me. I remember looking in my house as well. Remember wearing no he's not a one hit. Okay, that's cool. He like dives into it. He dives into it. Alright, dude. Jack Ryan, there it is.
I am not Goku or Vegeta! I am GOGETA! Go time!
Oh, it's not
It ends here! Final blast! Get lost! I'm sorry about that, Vegeta.
Kakarot, I don't ever want to do fusion again.
Sure thing. See you around, Vegeta.
That's the best ever thing. Look at work, look at work, look at work, look at work, look at work. Alright, Chad.
There you have it. The first characters of Legends Festival 2025 are joining the fight from the movie Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. We have Sparking, Super Saiyan Gotenks, who annihilate enemies with the Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. Then, for the Legend Limited characters, we have the four who made a full of Goku and Vegeta with shield abilities Super JANEMBA, as well as Goku and Vegeta who can fuse into Super Gogeta mid-battle, just like in the movie. But that's not all. We've got new supporters for you too. Here they are.
Pickle. Is that really good?
You're going below.
Oh, see what? Huh? Excuse me? See an enemy? Oh? Don't underestimate an old woman's wit. What?
Crystal ball!
She makes rising rush go through. She makes rising. That's actually kind of good though. Okay, that's a good day. Yo, chat, beautiful. That's actually really good.
Alright, let's start with King Emma's abilities. King Emma has the ability to temporarily seal an enemy.
I want to see the kid.
If there are at least 2 enemies that are episode sagas from the movies, and there are 3 enemies remaining, then when an ally is defeated, you'll be able to temporarily seal an enemy. Once
Okay,
the effect
two
is
or more
over,
battle,
it will be possible
members
for the
are
character to
episode
enter the
sagas
battlefield
from the
once
movies,
more,
or two
but being
of them.
able to seal them away for even a short time is
Go to
incredibly
15,
powerful.
Level 99.
Plus,
okay.
by reaching
Okay,
support
chat, I can
ability
finally get a
2,
support
or in
boost,
other
bro. I
words,
can finally get a
by
support
reaching
boost.
level 30, there
Okay,
are
yo,
only
his
needs to
conditions
be
honestly
2
don't seem
enemies
that hard.
remaining
2 or
instead
more,
of 3,
and
and the
then,
sealing
enemy
effect
out,
will
enemy
last a lot
battle,
longer.
overrun.
The activation conditions may seem a bit strict, but matches against
2 or more
episode sagas
enemy
from the
battle
movies,
members remain, so you
characters
have
are
to kill one
common,
after their
so
battle
this
members.
ability should be useful in a lot of situations. Next, we have Fortune Teller
I
Baba.
want to see what
In
color.
short, Fortune
Okay.
Teller Baba's ability will
On
let
Rising
you
Rush,
overturn the
it
results of a Rising Rush.
locks 20%
For
chance,
starters,
so it doesn't-
this effect
wait, no,
will
those are
only
also
activate
2
when
or
you
more
launch
are
a Rising Rush.
Why
If your opponent correctly guesses your card and
feature?
defends against the Rising
So
Rush,
if you get her
then
to
Fortune Teller
99,
Baba
you
has
can
a
have
chance to appear.
50% chance.
The Rising Rush that was going to fail will
That-
now be a
But
success.
that would legitimately
Also,
change
at
so
support
much of the
ability
game,
2, which you
possibly.
reach at level 30, the activation chance gets even higher. Plus, if your opponent has 2 tag
Yeah, that's
feature
what they all
characters,
do. They just
the
give you
activation
crazy
chance
stats.
gets an additional boost, which can help you gain the edge against powerful
I'm not gonna
characters
lie, I
like
might
Ultra
summon a lot
Half
for
Corrupted
Vegeta.
Fusion
I'm not
Zamasu
gonna cap. I
and
might
Legend
summon a lot
Limited
for
Fusion
Vegeta.
Zamasu.
Vegeta looks super
If
cool.
you fail the Rising Rush wager,
Balls.
you'll have to pray Fortune
Vegeta
Teller
actually
Baba
looks so
shows up.
good.
Now, this was mentioned when supporters were first released, but alternates are finally
Or
coming.
alternates.
Here are the alternate versions of Fortune Teller Baba and King Emma. As you can see, the illustrations for supporter alternates
Oh,
are
it's gonna be
even
manga?
flashier, with animated effects that can be
animated
seen on their
effects.
details screen in the supporter list, and even on the matchmaking screen. Dende, Yajirobe, and Majub, who all were released in September, will also be getting alternates tomorrow. Alternate version
Oh,
of
really?
Dende,
Okay.
Yajirobe, and Majub will be available
I
at
want
the
to
Festival
get
Metal
Vegeta
Exchange
so
shop
bad.
for players who already have them unlocked.
I really hope
You'll
I get
have
that.
from November 21st until December 10th. Generally, alternates can only be obtained from summons,
Wow,
so
I'm
of course
excited
we
for
hope
the
you
end,
try
bro.
and get alternates
excited.
for the upcoming King
Please tell me
Emma
3
and
times
Fortune Teller
double
Baba.
rates, bro.
But if you didn't already have Dende,
I
Yajirobe,
was
or
kinda
Machu,
hating,
then
but
we
the
hope
Vegeta
you'll try to
animations
get
are
their
so
alternates
great.
too the
And I
next
was-
time they're
like, you know, I
available.
was actually thinking, Waylon, that
Moving
they did
on,
that
we have
instant
Super
for the
Saiyan Gotenks.
I thought, okay. But before I forgot, before I go to bed, I do have to make. I'm gonna have to make a
This
quick
is gonna hurt! Yeah!
as well. So
I'm gonna settle this for good! It's over! Ah, Super Ghost Kamikaze attack! It's a ghost! Let's see you take this one! Yeah!
That's really cool,
Piece of cake!
bro. It's actually, bro. Oh my gosh, yes.
Gotenks is Element Red and has the Z ability too that buffs
Bro,
episode
bro,
sagas from the
why is-
movies,
why-
Tag Fusion Warrior,
Why is
and Tag
every
Hyper Saiyan
Gotenks red?
allies. What sets Gotenks apart is this character's tricky attacks that are based on the movie. The
Alright,
special
bro,
move
I'm
and
not
ultimate
gonna lie,
arts
though.
can both interfere
this-
with
this
your
new
opponent,
UI
but
looks
the
really
special
cool.
move arts can also suddenly dish out big damage.
What's wrong with
After
you?
your opponent's attack is over, Gotenks
This is
special,
enhanced
special
next
move,
activated
and
football
ultimate
arts,
arts will
enhanced
all be
special
enhanced,
moves,
and these
ultimate arts,
enhancements possess powerful
obscures
obstruction
enemy
effects.
fans. That's
As you can see on the slide, when the special move arts hit, your opponent's hand will be obscured, making it so they can't see their cards. Then if it's also being enhanced, your enemy's defenses will be weakened, with debuffs like an increase to their damage received. Next, for the ultimate arts, landing it will seal the enemy's strike in blast arts, and when it's enhanced, all enemies' damage received will increase, and all of their critical rates will decrease, which weakens their offense and defense. Weaken your opponents with special move and special arts, then attack them even more. However, Gotenks' meanest ability is Paralyze. Each time a strike, blast, or a special arts is used, the chance for the next special move and ultimate arts to inflict paralyze will go up, so paralyze your enemy and start another combo. One more of Gotenks' unique aspects is the sudden big damage that you can inflict with special move arts. After getting hit by an enemy attack, the next special move arts that's activated will get a 50% boost. This will let you unleash tremendous damage after you've taken some hits. Lastly, Gotenks has endurance and other powerful effects. Be sure to use Gotenks together with Super Gogeta or Super Janemba.
He's gonna be so
Now
happy.
for Super Janemba.
Oh, no one cares about this guy, bro. I don't care about that. Like blue card? Like green card? Need some ultimate arts. I do like his I do like his LF, the way
Janemba is element yellow and has a Z ability too that buffs allies who are episode sagas from the movies, tag powerful opponent, or tag regeneration. As you might expect from Janemba, who commands a wide variety of techniques, this character can evade, can interfere with opponents, and has high instant firepower. There are multiple strengths for you to wield. Let's start with the time type unique gauge, which serves as the cornerstone of Janemba's abilities. It will fill up to max in about 5 counts, so it's quite easy to fill. You only have to use a strike, blast, special move, or ultimate arts to consume the gauge, so it should also be easy to get it filled a second time. Next are the effects you get when it's consumed. The first time you do so, you'll draw a card and nullify special cover changes. Then, the second time and on, your vanishing gauge will be restored. You'll nullify element disadvantages, and the next arts you land will get an 80% boost to damage inflicted. Filling it the first time will help you land combos. Then, from the second time onwards, you'll get a huge, single burst of firepower, and it will restore the vanishing gauge, which even helps you avoid your opponent's attacks. Alright, but when Janemba enters the battlefield, the unique gauge will be charged by 100%. That means you can activate the effects for filling up the unique gauge on your first arts attack after entering the battlefield, letting you nullify special cover changes and go on the offense with ease. Also, when an enemy cover changes while Janemba is on the battlefield, you'll draw a special move arts. And being able to draw special move arts has great synergy with the effects gained from filling up the unique gauge a second time. Launching a special move arts while you have those buffs, which include nullification for element disadvantages, an 80% boost to the damage of the next arts you land, and a 40% boost to critical rate, is sure to deal some truly immense damage. Next, let's look closer at both the special arts and special move arts. Note that both arts have 30% buff effects to damage inflicted that cannot be cancelled. Because of that, you'll want to make sure you use at least one special arts and one special move arts in order to boost your damage when you're using Janemba. Special arts are great for using combos, since they recover your ki and draw a card, and like we mentioned earlier, you'll draw a special move arts when your opponent performs a cover change, making both of them easy to use. Last but not least, let's talk about Janemba's defense and obstruction abilities. Janemba has endurance, meaning that you'll be able to survive your opponent's biggest attacks. When hit by an enemy art, you'll seal their rising rush, and if they use a special move or ultimate art, you'll also cancel their buff effects. By cancelling endurance penetration buffs, you'll still be able to activate your own endurance, so Janemba can make an excellent defense option for sagas from the movies or powerful opponent parties. That's not all though. You can destroy all of your opponent's special and special move arts upon entering the battlefield, and by using the main ability, you can destroy their entire hand, destroy your opponent's hand, and steal back your turn for offense. That's all for Janemba, who fights with a variety of abilities from offensive and evasive and interfering. We hope you'll give it a try.
No, we won't.
It's time for Goku and Vegeta.
Yes. They have to.
Let's do it! Eat this!
Okay.
Out of the way!
That's a sick green card. Okay.
Weakling!
Face turn.
You! Done! Ha!
I'm so glad we're looking at
I am not Goku
That
or
is so
Vegeta. I am Gogeta. Go time.
Joe top, baby. That shot. That's his green card, by the way. Okay, he does have blast armor.
It ends here.
He didn't see it.
Final.
Final fly. He does do final fly.
Get lost.
What I love the most is the win screen, this victory screen. I was like, please add this victory screen.
I'm
please.
sorry about that, Vegeta.
Kakarot, I don't ever want to do fusion again.
Sure thing. See you around, Vegeta.
He did not say that. What is he, purple?
Goku and
He's
Vegeta
green.
is element green and has a Z ability too that buffs allies
he's
who are
gonna-
episode sagas from the movies,
Is
Tag
Zamasu-
Saiyan,
are you
or Tag Fusion
serious,
Warrior.
man? Why is he
The starter
green?
ability has synergy with episode sagas from the movies
Oh my
and Tag
gosh.
Fusion Warrior, so we recommend
Yo, why
using
is he-
this character in those parties.
So,
Personally,
per
this
other
character's
sagas
biggest
from the
feature,
movies are
the
Tag
ability
Fusion.
to
So
fuse
you wanna
into
use
Super
them other
Gogeta.
from the other fusion.
Goku and Vegeta has a synchro gauge, and tapping it when it's at 100% will allow this character to fuse.
He has 11 pages.
There are two ways to charge the
11
synchro
pages.
gauge. The first is to perform tag switches, and the second is an effect that activates when your health falls to 50% or less. First, let's talk about tag switches. When Goku and Vegeta tag switches, the synchro gauge will be charged by 25%, so doing it a total of 4 times will fill the synchro gauge completely.
A long range
Both
range.
Goku and Vegeta have special and special move arts that greatly charge the switch gauge on
awesome
use,
sauce.
which allows you to fill the switch gauge quickly. In turn, that means the synchro
Okay,
gauge
on
is
Switch,
also
do they
easy
do
to fill up
covering? When
quickly.
do they get covered?
Then we
I wanna
have
know
the
this.
effect when your health
Right,
falls to
unique
50% or
ability
below.
When hit by
It will
enemies
fill
first,
the
allies
synchro
count
gauge by
1,
50%.
all
In
enemies
addition,
key
your
recovery
opponent's key will be
30%
reduced by 100,
Also,
and all
if
enemies will be
50%
inflicted
lower
with 2
health plus
sub-counts.
20.
So,
Any
when
key
you're in a
minus
tough spot,
100%,
it
all
will
enemies
help you
sub-count
stop your
plus
opponent's
2?
offense and give you space to perform fusion.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
In
he has
terms
some
of the
crazy-
gameplay,
he
this
got some
character
disrupt,
should
he got
feel
some disrupt.
familiar to any of you who have used the 6th
Yeah, you
anniversary
can get out of
Fusion
combat,
Warrior
baby.
characters with
Honestly.
synchro
As long
gauges.
as they- as long as
Go
they
on the
don't,
offense right from the start of battle and
as long
make
as they
use
don't,
of
like,
tag
have a rush or
switching in
something,
order to
that's-
fill
that's
up the
kinda
synchro
nice,
gauge
though.
and aim for an early fusion.
You can just get rid of
If you end up on the back foot,
switch combos.
use the
Which I'm
effect
getting
from
so
having
sick of those
50%
combos,
health
man.
or less to
They
fuse
last
and
too
turn
long.
things around. That's the basic way to use a character like this.
Okay.
Next, let's cover the different strengths of Goku and Vegeta, and after fusing, of Super Gogeta. Goku and Vegeta is
High combo
noteworthy
potential with tag
for its
switch
combo
or tag
abilities
switch.
that take
Draw one
advantage
card
of tag
if-
switching
if
and its
it has
ability to
three
support
appear.
allies with the
There are
unique
5
gauge.
that count,
Tag
thank you.
switching will draw you a card,
Nullify
restore
damage
your
received
key,
on
and
this
nullify
event.
special cover
Destroy
changes.
one enemy card
Like
on-
we said earlier, you can do a ton of tag switching
Yeah,
with this
throwing a card
character,
on the side.
so it will be easy to
Yeah,
take advantage of
you are
these
switching
effects.
like that. Yeah,
They
high
give
combo
you
potential
very
support
reliable
allies with
combo
unique gauge,
capabilities.
unique, plus
Then
10.
we have the unique gauge.
Oh,
Like Janemba,
gives-
it's a
he
time
gives
type
good
gauge.
support too?
It takes some time
That's
to reach
nice.
max, but when it does, it will support allies in various
Oh, he has
ways,
another time
including
type
restoring
thing?
their
What is
health
up with these
and
people?
boosting their damage inflicted. Now, it's time
Oh my
to talk
God, look at
about
that
what
art,
makes
look at that
this
art, look at that
character
art.
so powerful after fusing
Wow,
into Super
boom,
Gogeta.
plus 30%.
It's simple. Super
Special move
Gogeta is an
plus
attacker
50%.
with
Look at
humongous
all the
firepower.
uncancellables that he has.
The keys to that firepower
When
are the unique
in
gauge,
arts ends
the
with
main
a full
ability,
unique gauge,
and
ally
special
plus
arts.
10, ally sub
First
count
up
minus
is the
2,
unique gauge.
enemy key minus
It's time
40.
type like it is before fusion,
Okay, he's
but it
giving
will
some
charge
nice
even
support,
faster.
honestly.
While it's at max, you'll always have a buff to damage inflicted, and what's more,
Big
you'll get a
damage boost
50%
with
buff
the
to
gauge,
special
little
move
bit, see that?
damage. When the unique gauge is full, you can use a special move arts to KO your opponent in one go. Then there's the main ability.
use the main ability.
It will draw a special move art
Okay,
as well as
protect
up
and
to
for
3
5
cards.
plus 50.
In other
plus
words,
15,
just
draw
by
up to
using the
3
main
cards
ability,
at the hand.
you'll be in a position to land a combo or simply
Draw
deal
special
huge
move
damage
arts.
with a special move art.
Okay. One thing
But
that
there's
I
also
don't
the
have
special
that great
arts.
opportunities to
Using
use
one
with
will
with
boost your offenses
special
and
arts.
restore the
Draw
vanishing
one
gauge.
card.
Restoring your
Plus 50,
vanishing gauge can
vanishing gauge
increase
plus
your
70%.
opportunities to land a
That's actually
combo.
how it is, right?
In addition, for
Okay, I
attack
didn't get to read all
abilities,
that. What they-
you'll nullify endurance effects
Oh,
on
you get to
entering the
nullify
battlefield.
endurance on-
On top of that, though,
Dang, yeah,
if
wait,
you have
on
1 or no
nuclear?
cards after using
What?
a strike or blast arts, you'll
Nullify-
recover your key by
He has a lot
50
of
and draw
uncancelable
up to
stuff,
2
which is
cards. This character's combos with regular attacks are tremendous, so make good use
Alright,
of
that was
them.
his last page.
Before fusing, you can support allies and take advantage of impressive combo power. Then after fusing into Super Gogeta, you can overwhelm enemies
This
with
is
sheer
nice.
firepower. This
I
character
love his
is a
grand
blast
card.
to
His grand
use.
card looks so good.
Okay, that's all we have to share about Super Gogeta.
Thank you, Super Gogeta.
Returning once again for the Legends
Alright,
Festival
so-
this year is a
so-
double step-up summon. Plus, by collecting
Okay.
freebie summon coins from this summon, you'll be able to
Yeah.
exchange for legend sleeves and backgrounds
Okay.
based on Goku and Vegeta, post-fusion Super Gogeta, and even Super Janemba. Remember to pick up these customization items
Okay.
as well.
Hey,
To go along with the new
Talking about
characters,
the- oh, yeah,
the
the
theme song,
copyright.
Saikyo no Fusion, from the movie Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, will be available in-game for a limited time.
Yep.
The song that's playing right now was also specially composed just for this. You will hear these tracks during battles
Hey,
and
okay.
throughout the game,
I'll bet.
so we
Yo,
hope
I
you'll
can't wait to
enjoy
be
the
back in
music
hell.
as you play.
Yo, I will pause it.
What's
But
more
you know
is,
what I
to
mean.
go with the new characters,
added
we will
that.
also be
Yep,
adding
yep,
a
as soon as I
surface
say
area
that,
to
as
the
soon as
Hell
I say
stage,
that.
the stage based on where Gogeta and Janemba fought, to make it compatible with the
Awesome.
dynamic area battles that released this year in June. Get ready to have a blast with the new surface area on this stage. That's all we have for you regarding new characters, but there's still plenty more to share today, so
That's
make
it.
sure to stay with us until the end.
DCC,
Let's move on to our next announcement.
it was not DC Realm, he was gonna
We're holding a new event,
Wait.
Twin Grand Battles
Huh?
in this world and the next, where you can get Z power for the newly released characters.
Yes.
It will be a map style event, and you'll be able to get
Okay.
600
They're bringing
Z
this
power
back,
for
nice.
Legend Limited Goku and Vegeta, and Legend Limited
Nice,
Super
nice,
Janemba
nice.
from the stages
Alright,
where
one thing
you
I
can
don't like
only
about
use
Gogeta
that
is
respective
I don't
character.
want to run him on Fusion
So,
Warrior
if you're
or
able to
Saga
get a
Legend.
character
I don't
from
know
the
how I feel
summon
about
within
that.
a certain period, then in addition to the 1200 Z power
Of course
from
you
the
do.
summon,
You know you do
you can
that.
get 600 from this event
Alright,
for a total
please
of
tell me
1800.
there's some good
That means
confidence,
you
bro.
can start using
I
it
hate
right
when
from
the
Limit
game
Break
does
Star
this, though.
4.
It punishes me
This is a
for
limited time
running-
event that starts tomorrow
not
and will be
summoning
available
for
until
stuff.
December 17th. So make sure you get those new characters while you still have this chance for
Well.
an easy limit break. Next we have... This is a powered up
Yeah,
version of the
Fusion,
usual choice battle.
Honestly, it's a Fusion.
This time, when you clear a stage, you can earn Z power and Awakening Z power for characters that have Zenkai abilities that buff the
Warrior.
new characters that are releasing.
That's what it's saying.
This will
Maybe
help
kinda
you
like
unlock the
Fusion.
characters, limit break
Hey,
them,
that's
and
nice.
increase
I do-
their
I do
Zenkai
need more
Awakening
detail
rank.
on that green guy.
So
That
pick
green
a stage
Goku.
and take on the challenge.
What's the new-
And now for a new event.
What's the new event?
It's called Grab 'em Up Festival Boxes.
What the f is this?
Clear challenges by
I
fighting
can do
battles
CC?
and earn
Alright, so-
festival boxes as your reward. These mysterious boxes will change to one of 3 rarities after you tap them 3
Yeah,
times.
that's another scam.
They can become normal, rare, or super rare, and the
Can't
higher
think.
the
It's like
rarity they
Pool
end
Boy
up
all
as,
over again.
the more incredible the prizes will be. The main rewards from these boxes will be the same summon tickets that you can get from the special login bonus we introduced earlier. However, you will also be
Also
able to get
changing
Chrono
that,
Crystals from the rare and super
Oh,
rare
yeah,
boxes.
Sure we can.
Grab 'em Up festival boxes will be held a number of times
Oh,
during the
okay.
festival period, so
Really
try to
good,
open
yeah.
as many as you can whenever
Okay.
it's on. Moving
Okay.
on, we have
Makes
some PvP related
Yeah,
info.
yeah, we
We're
know.
holding the first
Already
rating match
doubled the
season
rating
of this
points.
Legends Festival. Festival
Whoa.
Duel 2025, Season 1. 2 seasons are planned, and players who finish both with the
might be
Godly
the
season
100
rank
rank,
will earn the
Yo, I love
exclusive
Goku's
Festival
art so much,
Conqueror
bro. You got,
2025
the
title.
rainbow dust over
And of
him.
course,
So
since it is festival time, we have good news if you're looking to go all out in rating matches for the first time in a while. Double rating points will also be available. Boost your battle rank in one go and aim for the top. You'll be able to earn up to a total of 1000 Chrono Crystals by exchanging for rewards at the exchange shop and by clearing missions or reaching certain battle ranks. We hope you'll give it a shot. Also, in this season, to go along with the new characters,
We're back.
these
We're back.
characters
We're
will be
back.
placed
We're
in
back.
Tier
We're back.
S or other
Wait, why
tiers.
is Ultra Kid Boo
Be
here?
sure to try using them together.
Oh, bet.
That's
bro.
not all though.
Bro,
There will even be a festival version of Treasure Battle.
Bro, do you know how
You'll be able to
crazy
earn
Dragon
lots
Ball
of
was
Chrono
when they put
Crystals
in
as
the
well
extra
as
boost?
multi-Z
Say,
power
like,
for
we can
each
use
element.
UGB and we can
The Legends
use-
Festival will also have the
Say
Festival
less.
Challenge where once every 3 days
Alright, see-
you'll be
see,
able to earn
now
amazing
that-
items.
That right there.
There
is
are
how
tons
you-
of
that's
exciting
how you reward
events, so we
players
hope you
for not
play
summoning
through them all.
units
Now
this
it's
year,
time
bro.
to go look
This
at
is
event
better.
exclusive characters.
This is
We introduced a couple of supporters from Summons, but to celebrate the start of Legends Festival, we are also releasing an event exclusive supporter. Check it out.
Exclusive supporter?
Joining the fight as a new event exclusive supporter is Raditz Scouter. Now, some of you might be surprised that it's not technically a character. Of course, it makes sense to make supporters based on characters, but for event exclusive supporters, we plan to base them on items that appear in the original series to differentiate them from supporters from Summons.
How will they help,
Their effects
though?
won't be as powerful as supporters from
Level
Summons,
99
but they will
that-
have support abilities
Level
that
99
activate
that
under
is
certain
powerful.
conditions during battle,
What
as
does it
well
do?
as
Tell me
support
the
Z
power level of my
abilities that
opponent. I
buff
can see
your
that at the
party
top, damn
stats just for having the supporter in your supporter deck. You can get an advantage in battle just by obtaining this supporter and putting it in your deck. Like with existing supporters, the support ability will get more powerful at levels 30, 60, and 99, and the art will get fancier as well. We talked about alternates earlier, but keep in mind those are only available for supporters from Summons. Now, let's discuss the abilities. If your opponent has a Cyan battle member, then your character on the battlefield at the start of battle will get a boost to damage inflicted. Like with normal supporters, this effect will get a nice upgrade at level 30.
If you're
The damage boost
Oh, wow,
can
that's
no
gonna be
longer be
insane, bro.
cancelled by your opponent's abilities. That's all for this
Uncancelable?
supporter's abilities. Next, we have equipment information. A very special Ultra character will be getting the Platinum equipment. Take a look.
no way.
There's no way you're getting away with this!
He's getting a plat. What? I was not expecting this. Really?
That's all for today. We've prepared a ton for you to enjoy during Legends Festival 2025, from new characters to a variety of events. You'll be able to earn tons of Chrono Crystals, Tamon tickets, and upgrade items, so play hard and try to get all those rewards. Please enjoy the Legends Festival when it's kicked off tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye!
I might. Bye, Tony. Alright, that's the end, yeah. Alright. Yeah, chat. Let me know how y'all feeling about that reveals. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Do you guys seem pretty? Goting seems pretty annoying. Janemba seeming pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. My hype did die down seeing him, but Gogeta looks really fire. I'm not gonna lie, but he does seem a little bit more restricted to using Fusion Warriors. Ours are from the movies. But yeah, I'm gonna make a breakdown video later today, so y'all watch out for that. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I love y'all. God loves you too. Make sure to stay blessed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.